What's up, HASfit Tribe? It's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
I'm Claudia, and this is a dumbbell back and biceps workout that you can do at home.
We do recommend having several weights available so you can switch up the resistance depending on the exercise.
You'll also want a chair, box, or a bench available for a couple of the exercises.
If you're ready, let's do this. Before we pump up that back and biceps, let's start with the warm-up. Our first move is going to be a shoulder box plus a reach. So with my elbows in towards my side, elbows are bent at a 90-degree angle. Gonna bring those arms up, hands back, feel that stretch, and then reach up as high as you can overhead, finishing the biceps by the ears. Pull the elbows back down, hands down, elbows to the side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just repeating that movement pattern, making sure that you're taking every portion of this movement to its max range of motion, really pulling those hands back, really reaching overhead. Great one to warm up our back, shoulders, rotator cuffs. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, let's move to the floor for the next one. We're gonna do a quadruped reach plus rotation here. So I'm on my hands and my knees to start. I'm gonna bring my right hand underneath and reach through, bring that shoulder across and down. And then I'm gonna rotate to the opposite side, looking up at that hand while I rotate, that thoracic spine rotation. Hand down. Opposite side now, reaching through, feel that pull in your back, and then rotate. Eyes stay on that hand as it rotates. So just alternating between the two sides. Really functional, efficient warm-up move here, hitting multiple muscle groups with just the one move. Breathing through one more time on each side. And last one. And 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. All right, while we're in this same position, we're just gonna get a quick wrist stretch in, working our biceps and back. Those wrists are gonna get some work in today. All right, so we're going to, with our fingers pointed forward, we're gonna gently rock forward, bringing our shoulders over our hands, and then come back. And the closer your hands are to you, the more resistance you're gonna get on this one. So if you have real tight wrists, keep those hands out in front of you, and it'll probably feel good. You got real flexible wrists, bring them close to your body as you do this one. All right. We're gonna switch, bring our palms the other way, point those fingers towards us. And on this one, actually it's the opposite. So if your hands are closer to you, it's gonna be easier. And if you get those hands out in front of you, if you're more flexible.
And just lean back, correct?
Yeah, we're just leaning back, rocking, working that mobility. Our wrists get pretty beat up in our day-to-day lives. For 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, now it's pump time.
Yes.
You ready for pump time, Claudia?
I am.
I'm gonna trademark that, pump time. All right, so we're gonna do some supersets today. We're gonna alternate between 2 complementary exercises. Our first one is gonna be for our back. We're gonna do a reverse grip, pause, row. That's a mouthful. The move isn't that as difficult as just saying it. We need 2 heavier dumbbells for this one. I'm gonna put my feet hip width apart, good posture, weight back in my hips, 45-degree angle. Palms are facing forward, that's that reverse grip. Now I'm gonna pull back from my elbows, pause at the top, 1,000, come back down. We're doing this one for 12 repetitions together. Big deep breath, ready, palms forward, and begin. So every time you get that 1/1000 pause contraction, this one's really working those lats, those big back muscles under our arms. Also working our lower back just to maintain this position. Our biceps, our forearms, and our grip.
Ooh, feeling it. Here's number 8.
Yeah, that extra contraction and pause really makes all the difference. We're not rushing through it. Beefs up that time under tension, which is so important in our strength training.
Here's 11. One more. And 12. Nice
All right.
work.
I'm going to recommend a lighter weight for this next one. So that's a compound move. Now we're going to an isolation exercise, just working our biceps. With this next move, we're going to do a dumbbell pause curl. Kind of similar technique to the last one. Shoulders are back, palms are forward.
Similar setup also.
Similar setup. We're going to begin our curl, but we're going to stop halfway through when those elbows get to a 90-degree angle. Pause, and then complete the curl and control the way back down. So that's 1 repetition. So you go halfway up, stop, 1/1000, continue, finish it up for 12 reps.
Here we go.
Ready, and begin. Excellent. Don't cheat yourself on that pause. It will get harder as the movement goes on. And when we're choosing our weight for our strength training exercises, we want to make sure that we're picking a weight that gets challenging, especially those last 2-3 repetitions. So it should be doable for the repetitions prescribed, but it should also challenge you.
Here's number 7.
And as you get more experience with strength training, get a little better at picking the appropriate weights.
There's 9. 3 more to go. Come on. Push through. Exhale.
And starting to feel it already. And that blood flowing to the arms.
All right. This is your last one right here. Come on. Pause. Up and return.
All right, there's 12. Okay, so that's 1 done of each exercise. We're gonna go through this superset 1 more time. So now's the time to adjust your weight if you need to, right? If you use too heavy a weight, you weren't able to complete it, or you're having to use momentum, then lower your weight. If you're like, hey, this is easy, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Time to up the weight. Okay, 2 dumbbells needed. Dumbbell, reverse grip, pause, row. For 12 repetitions.
Okay.
Bending over, 45-degree angle, palms are forward. And let's hit it. Again, every time, squeeze that back at the top for 1/1000. And anytime we do a row like this, I like to remind you to let the elbows lead the way. So the elbows come back first, not the hands. So we got a string attached to those elbows, and it's pulling back.
All right. Here's 7.
More than halfway.
Exhale.
And control that lowering phase.
9.
Back stays straight.
Woo, my back's on fire.
It's
10.
working.
Last one right here.
And 12. All right. So again, adjusting your weight accordingly. If that last set of the last set of pause curls was too challenging, lower the weight. If it was too easy, up the weight.
Come on. You know the drill by now if you've been
That's
with us
right.
for a while.
Or well, maybe it's their first day.
That's true.
We're just learning, folks.
That's true.
Okay, pause curls, 12 reps. Palms are forward. Ready. And go. Halfway up, stop. Pause. Finish. Don't cheat that pause. Give it a full 1/1000 and continue. That's it. Keep those shoulders back. Trying your best to avoid using any momentum on this one. Always a temptation.
Inhale, exhale. Up. Inhale as you move your dumbbells down.
It was not only working our biceps, also working our forearms and our grip. Keep that core engaged throughout.
8.
Pushing through. Come on. Every repetition is getting you just that much closer to your goal. Right here, visualize it. What are you working towards?
2 more. Woo, come on.
Here we go, last one. We're feeling it too.
Nice job.
Excellent. So if you remember in the introduction, we did mention you'd want to have a chair, box, bench available. So go ahead and grab that now for the next couple exercises. Doesn't really, we're going to use chairs, but really anything you can just sit on, it would be good. We're going to start with a dumbbell reverse, or seated dumbbell reverse fly. And I'm going to recommend a lighter weight for this one. It really doesn't take much. Temptation is to kind of go heavy and I want to say cheat a little bit and use momentum, but we're not going to do that. All right, feet are out in front of you. Once you scoot to the front of your chair, we're going to bend over, bend our elbows, and now we're going to pull our arms back, squeeze the middle of our back while maintaining that same bend in your elbow throughout the movement. Again, a lighter weight for this one for 12 repetitions. Ready? And begin. Squeeze that middle of your back on every repetition. It's a great one for our rear deltoids, our rhomboids, those scapular muscles. And control the way back down as well. Temptation is to allow those dumbbells just to flop back down, but fight that temptation.
Ooh. And 12. Nice work.
Okay, so depending on your strength level, you may want to use the same weight, or you may want to increase it a little bit for the next one. We're going to do a seated monkey curl. So from that same position, this is another isolation exercise for our biceps. A concentration exercise, often called. I'm going to get my legs wide for this one. I'm going to place my elbows on the inside of my thighs here. Good posture. My shoulders are back. My palms are facing in. So now we're going to curl up and control the way back down. So really using that leg as like a fulcrum for our elbows. All right, 12 repetitions. Ready and begin.
So my arms aren't quite as long, so I'm just moving. I have my torso just more at a 45-degree angle here.
Yeah, you just want your back straight, but definitely you might have to bend over more while maintaining a flat back.
Right.
Good point.
So definitely don't turn it into this.
Yeah, no rounding.
Nice square shoulders.
Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up.
I lost count, so we'll call that 8. 9. 3 more.
We're doing our best over here.
Yeah.
We're not perfect either.
Last one right here.
And 12.
Nice work.
Okay,
Woo.
So we are going to perform our second set of that reverse dumbbell fly. And again, I'm going to keep encouraging you to adjust the weight. The more knowledge you have, better understanding of where you are. Maybe you need to go heavier. Maybe you need to go lighter for this one.
So usually we say by reps 8, 9, 10, you should really be feeling it. And then by 11 and 12, it should be pretty hard to eke out.
Yeah, more of a challenge. But again, you should be able to complete it with proper form still.
Correct.
Okay, here we go. In that bent over position, our feet are back together. Elbows are bent. So again, I'm maintaining that same bend in my elbow throughout. Ready and begin. So we want to avoid, when you get to the top, straightening your arms out.
Exhale as you bring those arms up. Inhale down. 5.
So the illustration I like on this one is just pretend like I have my finger in the middle of your back and you're squeezing my finger, or maybe a pencil or a coin.
There's 10. 2 more. And last one. Nice work.
All right, so no more of those, but we do have our second set of those monkey curls. Again, adjusting the weight if you need to. Getting in position here. While our back is resting, our biceps are working, and vice versa. Allows us to kind of keep the pace up a little bit here. All right, in a position. Palms are facing inward. Ready and begin. You'll notice on this exercise, we have a different palm or hand angle than on that last one, and that allows us to hit a different bicep head. Also a little more forearm in this one.
Ooh, I feel the forearm.
Yeah, holding
There's
on, gripping tight.
7. Exhale as you come up. There's 10. 2 more.
Come on, last 2, you got it.
And last one right here.
There's 12, burns so good. All right, we're moving back to our back with a dumbbell face pull. On a lighter to a medium weight for this one. Definitely a lighter weight than let's say you used on that dumbbell reverse row at the beginning. We're bending over in a 45-degree angle, so it's a similar starting position. Our palms are now facing us, back is straight, but this time we're gonna pull those dumbbells towards our face and control the way back down. So with those elbows up, those dumbbells come towards our face, not towards our back, and we're gonna perform 12 repetitions. Ready, and begin.
So what muscle group does this work?
Great question. This one is really working our traps more so than our lats, as well as those rhomboids, rear delts. So just hitting different muscle groups, more so in the upper back.
There's 9. 3 more. 10. 11. Last one. Woo! You really light that upper back up.
Yeah, feeling good.
Ooh.
Hard to talk during that one. All right.
Yeah.
So our next one, we need 2 dumbbells again, and we're going to move towards the wall for a dumbbell wall reverse curl. So a wall, a door, just something you can lean up against. If you don't have anything you can lean up against where you're at, that's okay. You can just do out in open space. All right, so leaning up against that wall, I'm gonna place my upper arms back flat on that wall, and this is just gonna get rid of any momentum. No cheating allowed here. Now, with our palms facing backwards, forming that curl, keeping our wrists locked in tight throughout the whole move. Performing 12 repetitions. Ready. And, are you ready?
I think.
Ready-ish? Close enough. All right, let's go.
Woo!
And then if you need to lighten the resistance,
Yeah.
feel free to do so. That's why we recommend having multiple dumbbells available.
So we don't want to flare our elbows out either to get those dumbbells up.
We want to keep those palms facing down throughout the whole move.
5.
Trying our best not to put a hole in the wall behind us either. No loose wrists. I say no spaghetti wrists. Want those wrists nice and tight.
3 more.
Feeling this one not only in our biceps, but our forearms as well.
Last one.
All right, okay, I'm gonna set my dumbbells down to give my forearms a little break here. That's one time through this one. Again, adjusting your weight accordingly as we move back into that second set of dumbbell face pulls. Give them a good shake, good stretch. All right, let's do it, folks. We're feeling it too. No TV, movie, camera magic here.
No, I wish.
I wish that'd be nice. Is
yeah.
AI taking over yet?
I was gonna say, can we just AI me in here?
Am I an AI model yet? No, still a real person, huh? Okay,
Still
maybe
real.
maybe next year.
Maybe next
Okay,
year.
bend over, back is straight. Pull back from those elbows first. Ready, begin. And again, it's like those dumbbells are pulling towards your face is what you're aiming for.
Just don't knock yourself out. 3.
Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way back. Keep that back straight throughout. Come on. Each rep is getting you closer to the end here. Keep driving. Keep working.
2 more.
Digging deep.
Last one right here.
Okay. No more of those.
I'm actually gonna drop my weight for the
Yeah,
next
I'm just
one.
letting my forearms. Good news is I got a killer pump going. All right, one more set of those wall reverse curls. Adjusting your weight if you need to. Just a quick break. We're working our way back to that wall. Here we go, 12 reps, you got it. In it together.
We can do it.
And begin. Shoulders stay back. Palms stay down. And under control. No momentum as you can see here. And no spaghetti wrists.
No.
Keep them tight and locked in. I'm feeling it too. Come on. Finishing strong
Four
here.
more.
What do you got? Put it out there.
We're almost there.
Home stretch.
Last one right here.
And 12.
Nice work.
Excellent. Next up, we have a unilateral exercise for our back. We need just one dumbbell, probably a similar weight to the weight that you got started with on that reverse row. We are going to get down into a half kneeling position. I'm going to place that dumbbell in line with my lead foot, and I'm going to have my opposite side forearm down on that knee for support and stability. So I should be reaching out in front of me to get that dumbbell. I'm on about a 45-degree angle. Now that elbow is going to lead the way as I pull back towards the hip and return it. 12 on each side for this one. Ready and begin. So don't set the dumbbell down in between repetitions. And again, every time that elbow is leading the way, finishing with that dumbbell by that rear hip. Extending it out in front of you at the beginning. Core stays tight and engaged. Don't have a loose core.
Here we go. 3 more.
Nice squeeze and contraction at the top every time.
Inhale, exhale for 12. All right, nice work.
All right, switching sides now. Same move. Again, good, strong posture here. Head stays in line with your spine. Ready. And begin. And again, making sure that you're extending and then pulling back. So we want that little extra range of motion here. This is great for our lats. Again, that big back muscle under our arms.
3 more. Let's go. 10. 11. Last one. Squeeze it out.
All right.
All right. Good job.
Okay, so for our next bicep move, we are going to need 2 dumbbells, and I'm going to recommend lighter dumbbells for this one.
Yep.
It's a challenging move. 2 lighter dumbbells. We're going to do a V-sit curl. So let's start by getting in that V-sit position. I have my knees bent, feet out in front of me here. And now I'm going to start by leaning back on a 45-degree angle. And you got to keep your abs tight, right? Just to hang out here. So with a little sneaky extra credit, getting your abs working. Palms are facing up. Arms are extended in front of me. Now, only bend at the elbows. Extend. Right there, like that. There you are. 12 repetitions. Ready? Get back into position and begin. Hold those abs tight. If you want some extra credit on your abs, you can bring your feet up off the floor.
Nope.
Only if you want extra credit on your abs. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Again, doesn't take a lot of weight on this one.
There's 8. Come on, 4 more.
Control the way up, control the way down.
2 more. Last one. Woo.
All right, very
That was
good.
a good one.
Okay, so one more set of each of these. I'm actually going to, for our half kneeling row, I'm gonna up my weight just a little bit on this one. And again, that's what we say, adjusting your weight accordingly. Too easy, up it. Too hard, decrease it. That's the beautiful part about strength training. Same exercises are great for so many people, so you can just adjust the intensity by adjusting the resistance.
Exactly.
All right, getting into position, strong, tight core here. Ready and begin. Again, every time, pulling back, bringing that dumbbell back by that hip. Elbow leads the way. Core stays engaged. And there's also extra credit on the lower back. The lower back should be worked. Got those spinal erector muscles, they need work too, and we've been working them today.
2 more. And 12. I really felt those spinal erectors on those monkey
Oh yeah,
Those
those as
monkey
well. Yeah,
curls.
again, we've been working them, those stability muscles throughout today. Haven't always
So
been
good.
calling them out, but they've been working.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm
don't
sure
be
you felt
alarmed if
it.
you're feeling your lower back right now. At least you should be.
Yeah.
Just like you're feeling your biceps. All right, here we go. Ready, and begin. And again, on this one, I'd recommend kind of having your gaze out just a little bit in front of you, but we don't want our neck cranked up either, like so.
Just in line with your spine, your neck, in line with your back.
Yep, nice and straight throughout. Make sure to keep reaching out in front on every rep.
7. 3 more.
Come on, push to the end.
Last one right here, and 12.
Ah, yes.
Woo-wee.
One more set of our V-sit curls.
I'm gonna lower my weight on that one, actually.
It doesn't take much on that one. You're just the angle that we're at on that move.
Yes.
Just such an
Feel it.
isolation exercise. With or without the ab extra credit. Okay, again, palms are up, arms are extended out in front of us. I just really just almost pretend like there's something under that arm, right? Where you can only bend at the elbow. All right, leaning back, ready, and begin. I'll do my ab extra credit again here, I suppose. I'm always looking for extra credit.
Sure.
Again, you choose if that's right for you. Try to give you plenty of tools to work with here.
Halfway point.
Lots of oxygen flowing here. Don't hold your breath in this position.
3 more.
Easy to do if you're
2.
not intentional about it.
1. Last one right here. Come on, number 12.
Ah, you made it. Whew, I got jello arms if I can do a high five today.
My goodness. I'm gonna feel that in my back later.
Nice work out there.
That's right.
Time for a cool down. Make sure you don't skip this part. It's
Yeah.
gonna help relieve that soreness over the next few days. Also give you some extra mobility, flexibility. First one we're gonna do is gonna be called a waterfall. Let's start with that elbow in, palm is facing up towards the ceiling. Opposite hand's gonna gently pull back on those fingers. And I'm pulling down the fingers while that elbow comes up. And we're just gonna hold there. Focus on bringing that heart rate down slowly for 3, 2, 1. Same move, opposite side, elbows in, palm is up. And slowly bring it down. Again, stretching out those forearms, biceps,
Feels good on the forearms.
wrist flexors. All got a lot of work in today. 3, 2, 1. Okay, similar move back to the original side, but now we're gonna have that palm down. It's like a little duck, little quack quack.
A little goose.
A little goose. Now, let's apply gentle pressure with that opposite side hand. And again, pull down. So just hitting the opposite side,
Feels nice.
wrist flexors, opposite forearm, opposite bicep head. 3, 2, 1. All right, same move, opposite side, gentle downward pressure. For any grapplers out there, it's like a little wrist lock. Give yourself a little wrist lock. That's a real niche joke.
I have no idea what you just said.
See, like I said, it's a niche joke. All right, you know, there's about 5 of you out there that are gonna get that one. 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, next up, let's move into a toe touch plus a bicep stretch, a little 2 for 1. Feet are together. We're going to come down, reaching to your knees, shins, ankles, toes, the floor. It really depends on your flexibility. Go as far down as you can.
Feels good on the lower back.
Yeah. So it's stretching our upper back, lower back. And now we're going to come up. And when we come up, I want you to bring your arms out to your side. And now we're going to do a bicep stretch, alternating which thumb is on top.
Twist.
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 And twist. And twist. And back down to the floor. Breathe. Hopefully a little deeper than you were able to get last time. And coming back up with those arms to our side. And alternating which bicep is, or which thumb is on top. Feel those biceps stretching with this one.
That feels really nice.
And one last one, diving back down.
Good on the shoulder too.
You know, we like these efficient moves because who's got time to be working out all day long? We need to get the biggest bang for our buck. And back up. Last one. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Nice job.
Speaking of being efficient, one of the best ways to do that is to follow a complete exercise program. That way you know the work that you're doing is working towards your goal. Where can they find those?
That's right. And it also just helps you stay on a plan. You can find those on the HASfit app.
So download it now and check them out.
Don't forget to like us on your favorite social media channel.
We're even on TikTok now, okay? It's
Wow.
2024. We're about 8 years behind, but we made it, folks.
We made it.
We
See?
made it. Hey,
Like I said, we're young. We're young.
young at heart. Hey,
and we're
thank you so
hip.
much for joining us and working out with us today. I'm Coach Kozak,
I'm Claudia.
and we will see you at your next workout.